This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much. And heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Catch made in space. Look out. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. A big defensive score.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. He'll try a pass here. Gets an out route, the catch made. The defense has got it. Football comes out.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Excellent field position here for the offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
A quick juke. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Third down, it's a handoff. Fighting off the defender. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's first and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
And the Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. The receiver brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Stopped on third down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Reynolds. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, what a grab! Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Look out, room to run here. First down and more. He's still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the ball is hauled in. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Try and muscle for the first down. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Let's go to the right, looking for the first down. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Grab behind the line. It's Reynolds. Touchdown, Penn State. A great catch and run for 6. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now here comes the point after attempt. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Dropping back, it's Moore. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Nice grab. It's Hayes. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the tailback's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Hayes.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. Wants to throw it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Looks left and finds his target there. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Been really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense finally gets it down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Gets rid of it on the move. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Ball moved back for the 4 for 2nd and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Bryant. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Hand off to the back. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down, the offense will go for it. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the option play. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Ball scooped up by the defense. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. A scoop and score. And this place is going crazy. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find some room. It's Hayes. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Caught behind the line. It's Martin.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kickoff will be returned. And they've got the return of Corral. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Casper. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First down and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons
breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Same tailback, another carry. Went it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in the run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
To the air, it's Moore. Tries to get it to the running back. That's caught. It's Smith. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
A handoff from the shotgun. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. example, the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Oh, and he can't hold on. 1st down screen is incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, and he cannot hold on to the end zone. Missed opportunity there in the red zone. Sets up a 3rd down. We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking right. This one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a fourth interception in this game. Second down now.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
So second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in with a tight end on a corner route.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And they'll kick it away here. And we're returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Wideouts now clustered.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Second down play coming up. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Hayes. And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion makes it second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. To throw, it's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
State offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Breaks free. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He breaks free. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Caught in the backfield. It's Reynolds. Touchdown, Penn State. Look out. Whole different game now.
You know, sometimes you just have to feel sorry for the defense. You've got everything covered. The backs, the receivers, everybody's accounted for. And here comes the tight end slipping out and taking a short pass to the end zone. Great play design by the offensive coordinator to give the big guy a touch and get him into the end zone.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here comes the point after attempt. And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
The timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Quarterback pulls the ball into keeper. He's stopped, and he gets a first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Moore. It's a wide receiver screen. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. makes the catch. It's Casper. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Press coverage now from the secondary. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh my gosh, exactly what this defense needed to do is come up with a turnover to give their offense a chance to tie this game up with less than 2 minutes to play. What an exciting moment in this game.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. As the first down is still going. Who's in the clear? They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Very nearly intercepted. That would have been it. They got one final chance here on 4th down.
Well, they fail to hook up on this one, but you got to really like the position that they're in right now. Building some momentum. They've cut into this lead down to 1 score. Now they just have to keep finding ways to move the ball down the field. They have a shot to come back and win this game.
This could be the game here. 4th for his running back. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.